but not yet.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
just said live.
yeah, but from the YouTube, there it goes. Hold on. Hope everything goes good in the name of Jesus. Okay. Hi, Shanna.
And
Welcome.
hey,
Oh,
what's up, cat size?
hold on, hold on. Okay, there. Can you hear me now?
I could hear you before, but I could hear the echo too.
No, it's because I didn't mute my YouTube. Now I did.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, I forgot.
I
I
was
always
fixing to
forget.
tell you.
I always forget, Shanna. I'm glad you came. I mean, it's been a
Yeah,
long time, girl, that we haven't really communicated much like we used to. Everybody's doing their own thing now. So, yeah.
yeah. It was really good to talk to you again, girl.
Yeah, how long it's been, Shanna? Let's go back a little ways to how we met. Okay, it's been what, 4 years now with FPP, you and I and others. Um,
Yeah, it's been 4 years. We met on FPV's channel when he just played music and had your little cat jumping around on the screen making funny faces.
that's very true. Poor cat. I miss her. I miss her so much. Sometimes he'll put it on the screen still, and she's jumping up and down. She's skinny, she's fat, she's short, she's tall. But I miss her. I really do. Mm.
Yeah.
One day I will put her back on and just take my face off for a while. But I do miss her. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's back in the days when Jimbo81 was in the chat. I think that I
Hmm.
can't remember. He had a number out. It might have been 89. You know who I'm talking about?
Jimbo, James. Are you talking about James or? Oh
Well,
wait, I think there's another Jimbo. Was it? I'm not sure. I only
I'm
know
not
one
sure
Jimbo.
either.
I only know
And then
one.
remember Will Bishop was in there too.
Yes, yeah, I remember him.
He actually, I actually talked to him a month or two ago. He's now, not living in a travel trailer, and he lives in a house and he's doing really good. Him and his wife.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's doing
Wow.
really good.
I haven't. You know what? I haven't seen anybody that we used to hang around.
Yeah, like Teddy. Where's
Anyone.
Teddy?
I see him around, and one day I saw him and I said, "Hey, Teddy." I said, and of course, typing. You're forgetting my cat. She's so skinny and she's hungry and she needs water. And he starts to laugh, chat LOL, and I say, go back and go feed her because I can't make it. I always tease him like that when we used to hang all together, when FPV was doing other things before this. And we used to have a kick with Ted. And then when we used to hear the music, Ted used to come in. I said, "Okay, Ted, I gotta leave, but you make sure you stay and feed my cat." And he starts to laugh. But yeah, I seen him around still. He's around somewhere.
Oh yeah, I seen Teddy actually just today. I can't even remember where. I think he commented on one of my videos or something, but I still see Teddy every now and then. He pops in and out.
Yeah. I know I miss everybody, Shanna. I really do. I mean, our community, it was strong. And unfortunately, with all the BS and everything, departed us apart. But there's a lot of us that are still together and close, and we still chat, and it's a
Yeah,
good thing. You get the good ones that you trust, the good ones that will always be with you, and you got the other ones that hi, how are you? That's it. But
yeah,
there's a strong of us together still from our community, and there's others that are still strong, but they're not with us. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say, right?
yeah. I know what you're
I hope.
saying. Yes, I know what you're saying. Like, even though we haven't talked in months, we're
Mhm.
still
We're still
close.
connected.
Mm,
Hmm.
so
Yeah, but I miss a lot of them. I always thought when I go back on streaming, they'll be around here. Some of them do come and some of them don't because UK is a different time. I try to do my hangouts a little wait little later because of them. But I have to do it early today because you gotta go early, and of course, I could keep chatting by myself, I guess. But yeah,
Well, you do a good
that's
job with
those were
your own. You do a good job holding your own with your own hangout by yourself. You do good.
sometimes
That's
I'm
just my
nervous though, to
personal
be
opinion.
honest. I'm like, yeah, well, I know. I'm pretty sure everybody says the same thing, but I do get nervous really bad sometimes because it's been a long time that I went back streaming, especially if it's by myself. I always have somebody with me. But when I'm by myself, it's like, oh, where's my near me? You know what I'm saying? So when I see someone in
Yeah.
chat, I say, hey, do you want to come up? You know, like Rose came in. One and FP Wing came in one time, and I feel more comfortable, more relaxed. But when everybody only me, yeah, I feel weird. I'm like, oh my god. And then I thought about it so many times. Like, oh, I don't know. She does her own thing.
Well, I
Um,
have to do it by
Ruth
myself because I
says,
can't add
hello,
anybody.
Shanna.
Hello, Rich. You said Rich? Because I can't see the chat. You know
No,
that, right?
Roots is in the house. Hi, Roots, Zoo, Jesse James. Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Love to you
Jesse
all.
James is in the house. You have Zoo Scott. They're saying hi. And you have Roots. Roots as well is in the house. Um, but yeah, I mean, we go way back. We have our ups and downs in our. We're still connected. We're soul sisters, like they say. Um, I have a lot of friends. You have a lot of friends, but the true friends are the ones that stick together and have their backs and not cheating or deceiving anybody. Um, Especially when it has to come with a really good relationship of friend. A friend that say for example you and I are best friends, and I know you for a long time, or because of the community, right? Where we stand. But and then you have another friend that is doing something else, and you backstab that friend because you know or circumstances that they're going through. That to me is not a friend, because when there's a backstab friend that deceives and lies and cheats, that's not a good friend to me, because I'm not that way. I would have If I was that way, I would have done it a long time ago, right? But I'm not.
Right.
I'm straight out, and I like friendship most than everything. So, and
Amen.
that goes. You're right, and that is really deep in my heart to have those friends in me, like you, FPV, Sandra, all them. The people that we know are good friends of ours. But I
The
met other
real,
new friends that I see things that I try to stay away now, because it's the same what's happening in our community. Huh,
amen, sister. I feel
no, they're
you.
fake. You could say.
Yeah. Uh
But
huh.
yeah. So anyway, Shanna, what do you think about Friday the 13th? Honestly,
Um,
to
honestly,
everybody takes it different. Friday the 13th is a bad day, right? But Friday the 13th, it could be a good thing. Now, where did
hello, cats.
let me give you my input first, okay?
Okay.
Friday the 13th doesn't come from. I'm right here.
Oh,
I'm here,
I.
Shanna. You
It
can't
just
hear
cut out
me?
for a second. No, I hear you
Uh
fine, but
oh, we have
it just.
communication.
I think you were just
Can you hear
thinking,
me
and it.
now?
Yeah, I hear you. Maybe
Uh,
it's me. I don't know.
well, anyways, for me, Friday the 13th, it could go both ways, bad or good. But it's not. To me, it's nothing. It's just a regular day. The reason why everybody's I don't know neither. Hey, Roots, can you hear Shanna and I or Zoo? I it could be me. I don't know. Lately, it's been Streamyard. It's been acting up with everybody, so I'm not the only person.
Yeah, it's just going like blank for a second every now and then, cats, but I can hear you.
You hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Zoo, can you hear Shanna and I? Just say yes or no, or who can you hear?
Hey, if you can't hear me, shouts out to Roots McGee. Love you, dude.
No, it's not a delay. I hope not because I started ahead of time. Okay. Well, anyways,
it may
going back to what I was saying, it's to me, it's a normal day because I don't. Um, but to me, it's just a normal day. I think it's not mine. I think because we're doing fine talking. Oh, they hear us, Shanna. Hi,
okay,
Archie Bunker. Thank you, both of you. Yeah.
okay. Well, it's just a normal day to
Shanna,
me too.
they can hear us.
Okay, cool. Y'all hear us? Woohoo!
Okay. All right. They can hear us, okay?
All right.
All right. Anyways, like I was going back. To me, yeah. I mean, and it's like okay, it's like, if you dwell on it on that number, it could be a lucky number too. And but I don't look Friday the 13th, I don't look at that way. I just look at it on a good day, like a every day. But who made that day? I wonder who made that Friday the 13th day, bad luck, fear mongering, right? Just like if you go under a ladder or you see a black cat, all that stuff. And I don't believe in that. But if you dwell in it and these stuff, of course, things are gonna happen to you, right? If you keep saying, "Oh my God, it's Friday the 13th, it's bad day," or "Oh, you walked under the ladder, it's bad," or a black cat
Yeah,
in front of
you're
your
just
car, it's bad. All
right.
that
You're
stuff, I
just
don't
gonna
really believe.
manifest a
And the reason
bad.
why is this because I have the protection of our Creator. That's it. That's all we need. But people that dwell in all this other stuff in spirituality, darkness, it's going to come to you the way you're thinking, which is my thoughts and my opinion.
We hold the same opinion, my dear. Of course we do. We always do. Uh,
That's you, Shanna.
well, we think of this. I feel the same exact way. Like
Hey,
if
Shanna,
you
jump
think
in and
that,
jump out. Oh,
okay,
yeah, I mean, we
okay, I'll be
do.
right.
We really do, especially if you're in the spiritual realm. Mhm.
I'll be right back.
I
I'll
know.
jump back.
So I really don't dwell in that stuff at all. Not even one, nothing. And jump back. Sorry, guys, I have problems. How are you guys doing, Roots? Archie's your night going to? Archie, are you there? It's been a while. I haven't seen you neither. Okay, Shanna, just all right.
Can you hear me better? More synced up now?
Okay, Shanna, are you there?
Yeah, there was. I think there was a delay.
Mute. It's a delay again.
No, I think I was hearing you on a delay while ago.
Oh, oh, yeah. Well, we started when it said it was time for us to start. Remember, we were just oh, it was getting. So we did it this way. Hey, Emerald Rider, how are ya? It's a last minute hangout, so it's okay. But yeah, don't dwell on these things that they say it's bad. Don't dwell on it because what's happening, you're bringing in these spirits in your home or in your thoughts. So this is why it was very important to tell how I felt about Friday the 13th. To me, it's a good day, like normal days.
To be honest with you about the Friday the 13th, it's probably was invented by Satanists or whatever you will, so that we would have a fear on this day and they could feed off that fear of some sort.
Hmm.
I mean,
Exactly. I agree. You know, it's all about fear mongering. You know, even if I say something, it's not for me to say fear mongering. I just say how it is, and it's not to fear no one. I'm just giving like heads up or warning. You can say fear mongering is someone that is more. How can I say? Um, they bring it a lot to you about fear, and who gives us fear? Of course, we know who gives us fear, and we shouldn't fear. If you have and you believe in a creator, you shouldn't have fear. That's the way I think and I feel. You know, I'll
perfect love has no fear.
exactly. But the thing is that the strangest thing, it always has always with me 100% or more. That when I start to chat with people, I can feel them and I can see through them perfectly. I just have to wait. And a lot of times, 100%, it comes to pass that I'm right. And that's what it is. It's a gift that I received a long time ago. And all of us has a gift. All of us. We just got to find it, right?
Right?
Mhm.
Some of us have more than one. you
Yeah,
know?
exactly. Exactly. Giving, um, what is it? There's giving, there's faithfulness, there's, I forgot.
Charity.
Yeah. I just totally forgot, but there's only more, I think there's 7 that are more important of the gifts that he gives you. So,
Right.
but we all have it inside of us. We just gotta find it. I found all mine, so it's way when I was little. So, yeah.
When I was little, I didn't know a stranger. My mother was always so scared that I was going to get kidnapped because I would literally talk to anybody, and
Wow.
like really bad. I was really bad. And I like to wander
Mhm.
off. So she always had to keep a really close eye on me.
Oh, wow. Well,
Yeah.
check this out. Go ahead.
No, I was just like, yeah, I was going to tell you a story, but it's kind of a little long story. But
Well, you can make it very short and different details, but short you can do.
well, I was probably about 5 years old. Me and my mom and my family were all at the mall, and I wandered away from her playing on the escalator. Short story, I ended up in the middle of the mall in the fountain that everybody throws their coins into, and I was collecting all the coins out of there. And the security guard had to get me out, but he loved me because I just talked his arm off before he could find my mama.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
I
No.
was like, I thought I found treasure, you know?
Oh wow. Really?
I had never
You
been
were
to the mall.
Oh, I remember going to the mall when I was little, especially going in the movies. I remember it was so cheap in those days in the 80s. Well,
Yeah,
I was 86, so I was like, say by 90, I was like 4 or 5, 91, 5. So
yeah,
I
it was
went to
like
the
a
movies and it was
quarter.
cheap. Yeah. But those were the good old days, I was raised with the 70s because of my mom and dad. And of course, I was born in the 80s. I heard music in the 80s and 90s and a little bit of the 2000s, but I stick between like the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s. A little bit
Yeah,
of
that's about what I listened to too. Some of the earlier stuff too, because I remember riding the tractor with my dad, listening to. He had an 8-track player in his tractor, so he listened to like the
Mhm.
Hollies and you know
Oh,
old
wow.
old 8 tracks.
Uh,
I
I
mean, and
like
I was born in this. I was born in '79, so 8 tracks really were a thing of the past by the time that happened. But
it's weird
mm,
how you go from, what is it, cassette, 8 well, wait, 8 tracks, cassette, CDs, no, records? How did it go? I don't
records,
remember.
I think it was records, then 8 tracks.
Okay, and then CD, cassettes and then CDs.
Uh-huh. And now everything's like digital, you know,
Oh, yeah.
MP3.
Yep. Hi, Jason. Welcome.
Howdy, everybody in chat. I can't see you, but I love you.
Isn't there a significance to the Last Supper? 13 disciples sent the Last Supper before they sacrificed. Exactly. That's why they're using the 13 number, Emerald. And they use it for film mongering, Friday the 13th. And well,
Oh, that
if
makes sense.
yeah, that's why I say it doesn't. The number to me is nothing. I mean, it,
But
it shouldn't. We shouldn't. Honestly, we shouldn't drown. Really focus on that number 13 on a Friday because it's just a regular day. People take it as a Good Friday, so they eat fish on a Good Friday. But a lot of people take it. Oh my God, it's Friday 13, blah blah blah. To me, it's a normal day. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
going back to the topic. Okay, check this out. I was born in November. I was born the second, which is called the Dia de los Muertos, which is in Spanish, which is the Day of the Dead.
Dia de los Muertes. Yeah,
Dia de los Muertos. So
yeah.
when I
I
was getting
butchered
older,
that. Sorry.
yeah. Well, when I was growing up, okay, it didn't dawn to me, and I'm like, okay. And one day, my mom said one of my aunts, which is my mom's aunt, when she passed on, I was born, and my mom said, "You look just like her." And my mom, don't say that. And she goes, "You do." But I was born on the day of the, Dia de los Muertos. So through my whole life, okay, my whole life up till now, I get up at 12 at midnight every day and I just look around. I can see in the nights. That's why my dad called me Ojos de Gato. That's why I have cat eyes. Because my dad used to say, you look through the dark, you can see your eyes. So that's why he called me that. But also, I wake up at 12, which is weird every single night. Or sometimes I can't sleep. But so if going back when I was born and my aunt and the where I'm at today, it makes a lot of sense why I was born because my name is also considered wisdom. So all that connects to who I am, basically, and where my roots come from. It's weird, but yeah.
That's interesting. Your name means wisdom. My name means little wise one.
Wow. Wisdom, that's weird, huh? Like
But your
that.
name, it starts with an S too. It's kind of similar to my
Mhm.
name. So
Mhm.
I don't know if there's some etymology. I don't know. I don't know the, you know, roots per
Oh,
se. I haven't ever done the is it etymology to my name really, but I know it means little wise one. Simple.
yeah. Emerald Rider says Good Friday becomes Bad Friday, which I agree. And Roots says I was never fearful of Friday the 13th. Me either, Roots. I mean, to me, it's just a number, right?
Yeah,
Every day could be a bad number, but I don't focus on that. I just continue my day every day. But a lot of people do take it serious because it's like a story. Well, if you do this, it's like example. It's like this lady they call her in Mexico La Llorona. In other words, that means the lady that cries of her children because her children were assassinated and their bodies were laying in the river. Okay, so this lady in white, um, she searched for her children. So in Mexico, it's like a story. So now here in the United States, us as Mexican, oh, the lady is gonna get you. So we all got fear, and that's a fear mongering. And so we're looking around outside because she comes so called comes at night. So La Royona, she just it's just crazy because people can see her. But see again, you're calling that spiritual realm. You're calling that person in your life. So of course you're gonna be seeing her. You're gonna be seeing this lady in white. In Mexico, they're very, very into that, and they believe it. But I don't. I really don't. But that's the way they were taught by the parents to grandparents that, oh, this lady's gonna get you, the assassinate or dot their children, and she's looking for them, and she's crying out there in the woods looking for them, and that's what it meant
You
over
know,
there.
it's all the same thing. It's tarot cards, your horoscope. If you think that somebody in a newspaper is going to tell you what's going to happen to you today, you kind of, I'm sorry, that's just not cool. Because you're lost. Okay. And
Yeah, yeah,
if those things do happen to you, it's because you manifested them yourself. You did something to create that to happen to you. You know,
exactly.
and I mean, because we if we manipulate our own selves to make things happen to us if we think they're supposed to, and it's like tarot cards too. If somebody reads your tarot cards and they're like, "Oh, you're gonna this and that and this and that," they
Oh, I agree. I agree very much because see, nobody knows the future. Nobody, but
nobody. And so if
they know
somebody
your
tells you
past.
that's gonna happen and you
Mhm.
believe it, you're going to create it, and not necessarily like I can like make things happen, but because if I could, I'd be a millionaire.
Me too. Me too, Shanna.
I
I said,
can't
"Oh, I won the
manifest
lottery."
everything, but if you
Yeah,
really believe something's going to happen to you, you you create situations to make that happen to you. It's really a
exactly.
mind over matter, and it's people need to just snap out of that kind of thinking.
Mhm. I hear ya.
You know, it,
It's just fear mongering. You say, and the
yes,
way they were brought up as well. They give it to your children, their children, their children. It keeps going. It's a cycle. But nobody knows your future. They can know your past for sure, and they can say if in your hand or they do the cards, they will already know your past, and they're gonna say, "Oh, how'd you know? How'd you know?" Well, they know, but they will never say your future because there's no way to know it. Not even I know it. I wish I knew, but no. But so those things I don't get into, or the Ouija board or anything like that. No way. There's no. I don't want to bring in bad spirits in my home and in me because they control your soul if you do that.
I may be wrong, but aren't all of those things considered divination or so? I may be getting that word wrong.
What do you mean? Explain.
Um, I think the Bible calls it divination. Like I could be getting the word wrong, but it's something like that. And it's basically like witchcraft. Anytime you go away from what you know, it derives from the word deviating, divination.
Oh, yeah, that's what he said. Jason just said that. Yes. Yeah. And there's a lot in Africa that does voodoo, a
Uh
lot
huh.
of voodoo. And there's some in other states here. I think it's in the East Coast. They do the same thing. And people go there, but they don't even know that they're putting their own self in risk to have a curse over them. And
Yeah.
in Mexico, they have a lot of them too. And what they do that I've seen, or not seen face to face, but what I heard and what I studied on it, some they go and they do. You have to strip your clothes, right? And they do with these palm trees or whatever. It's some kind of a leaves, whatever, and they're cleaning your so-called soul. But I've seen things that you can't believe that enter in their bodies and they're thinking they're clean, but then they leave and they end up things end up happening to them because they're thinking they're clean of their sin or they had a spirit in them, but it made it worse.
Right.
So I've seen things like that too, and that's a lot in Mexico that does it,
Well,
and it's called
that's why I don't like yoga either and things like that. The heavy meditating and uh, not all, not, I mean, meditation in itself is not bad, but you have to be really careful because you're in such a vulnerable state when doing so.
it drives from the word divine. That's what Jason said. Emerald said, "We unknowingly program our kids to fear boogeyman." Exactly, believe in fairies, Santa, etc. All parts of the globe cold condition. Emerald, did you see that girl? Um, that little girl saw somebody in the woods. He was tall. What's his name?
Slender
That
Man.
yeah. And so these two girls, a friend took another friend. These two girls took a friend, and they took it to the woods. And because they saw that tall guy, they end up killing that little girl. But
Because he told him to, right?
exactly, and see things like that is because they're seeing things that they shouldn't be doing, and things happen always when they're watching this kind of scary movies or whatever you name. I don't watch them because you know why I have bad dreams, and the reason why I get bad dreams is because I'm not supposed to watch those. I'm hurting my own spiritual spirit. So that's why I don't watch any of it, none of it. I already have enough sensing and seeing things. That's enough for me. But to see movies like that, I can't. I won't able to sleep, dream. I won't able to sleep.
Well, like I was telling you earlier about that movie that my husband said was banned from our house. No more could come in the house. The paranormal activity. He's like, nope. Because you,
Jason goes, hold on. Jason said, wait, where did it go, Jason? He said something so funny. Hold on, let me move up. Oh, that's funny, Jason. Hold on. Okay. Where is it at, Jason? Jason said, but anyways, he said that,
oh, find what he
Jason,
said. That's
I'm trying to find it. Um, that's so funny, Jason. Oh, okay, this is what he says. If they are cleaning my soul, why does my body need to be naked? Red flag.
ain't
Because that's
ain't
how they do
that the
it.
truth? Ain't that the
It's
truth?
true.
If you're cleaning me, do I really need to be naked?
That's true though. That's what they do, Jason, in Mexico. Honestly, they'll strip you down and just there's a plosy quote cleans you, but I don't know.
They strip
But
you down and throw dirt at you, and
they blow like smoke at you. I mean, things like that. Um, they cut a chicken head and use the blood. It's just like witchcraft, in other words, thinking that
yeah.
they're cleaning you. But with Jason, that was so funny, Jason. That's a good one, Jason. Yeah. So, but it's just things that it's all fear mongering, and you know, everybody needs to like Halloween. I don't believe in it. But and the strange thing is that I was born like a Halloween.
You're
Um,
a Halloween baby,
right, but in Mexico, right? Dia de los
right?
Muertos. But what they do, they go to all the cemeteries, the family, and what they do, they sit there and party. Can you believe a party? I mean, drinking, smoking, you name it. They'll eat there, they'll barbecue there, everything. And so that's what they celebrate. They don't go
Eh,
and get candy or anything. They'll just go to the cemetery.
but don't they really believe that they're communing with their dead family?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, they do. They think that they're there, they're existing. Like me For example, I go to the cemetery and put flowers to my mom, my dad, my brother, and my niece, and my grandma, my great grandma. But I do it because it's on my birthday to give to them. But I don't stay there and party and drink. And I did it once, a couple of times to my dad. I said, "Here, Dad, here's your beer. Take it." I
Yeah.
pour it all over. I don't leave the can. I pour it all over. I only did it twice, and I said, "Nah, Dad, you don't need this. This is stupid," like that.
Yeah.
But that's what they do in Mexico. They celebrate it in their own cemetery, but with music. I mean, music, everything, everything you name it. It's like a party, a big old
Yeah,
party.
girl. I took 3 years of Spanish, so um, we had to learn a lot about uh, the Day of the Dead. It's kind of
Hmm.
because it's a huge part of the Spanish culture, huge.
Exactly, exactly.
And I, I actually thought back when I was in school, I thought that the deal, I cannot say it very well, but Dia de los Muertos, that's how I was
Hmm.
taught to say it because I took the Spanish was the like Spain Spanish. Anyway,
Hmm.
um, I always thought it was at least a more respectable holiday than Halloween because Halloween's just a joke, you know.
Hmm.
At least November 2nd, they actually it's about remembering your family, and Halloween is just stupid.
Well, Halloween is when they do more sacrifice of children than
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
It's the
Halloween
biggest
is
holiday for
evil, but
them.
I'm talking about how like the average person celebrates Halloween is just it's a ridiculous holiday.
Hmm.
Oh, let's get our children dressed up as creepy things, and they go get candy.
Hmm.
That's ask
Jason said,
that's asking like creeps in vans to pick up kids that night. I mean, in my opinion.
yeah, Jason said, intent is really all you need. Using smooch, I guess, just gives you confidence. Ruth says, I think it's a beautiful tradition, which I do agree, Ruth. It is. It's a tradition. Jason says, not that confidence hurts. Emerald says, that was creepy. There was also a case of a whole classroom of kids who all seen an evil spirit in their class. Anyway, hear of that one, and it was like Slenderman. Wow. Yeah, Emerald. Can I tell you something? Which is all the truth. I have a friend, she's an older friend, and she had a daughter. And down a couple of houses, she hanged out with them. And of course they were going to church and stuff. And one day her daughter came to her and told her, "Hey mom," she goes, "somebody's following me." And she goes, "Well, who?" And she goes, "There's a lady in white with black hair, but I can't see her face." I go, "Well, when did this start?" And she goes, "Mom, it's been days. I just didn't want to say anything." I said, "Why?" And she said, "Because I thought I was going crazy." So she explained what was going on to her mom, that if she's in the house, she'll see it. She goes to school, she's walking back and forth in the hallway, in her classroom, right? And then when she come home walking, she sees it again. So her mom, what she did, she ended up calling the pastor, what's her name? Sister Lewis. And so she told her what to do, and she did, and she never seen it again. So yeah, it does exist, but the thing is that if you manifest it, it will be there. But I know that she wouldn't because she was only what? Let me see what she told me. I think she was like 14 years old, 13. But going back, that house where she was hanging around, they before the other people moved there, they were sacrificing kittens, animals, and it had written all over the wall, and they didn't know that either. So it was like just so much evil in there, and she didn't felt it because the innocent of the people can't see it, and that's what they go for is the innocent of the spirit of the people, of the children. I'm saying, but yeah, it's just a lot of fruit migraine. So yeah, but
My
the more
son,
you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, my son when he was little, like I would say prior to being like 8 years old, anytime he would get sick and have a fever, he would he would wake up and be just blindly staring into the hallway of our house.
Mm.
And like he wasn't even there, and then he would just start screaming, and and I would come to him and say, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" He's like, "There's a man at the end of the hallway." And this happened every time he would get any kind of fever. And I mean, he wasn't a sick kid, so it only happened like, maybe 5 times, but it happened every time he got sick. And it always creeped me out that something was after him,
Mhm.
you know,
Mhm.
spiritual wise, because I mean,
Yeah.
we're told that spirits, well, the devil's always prowling around like a roaring lion seeking who he may devour. And that's what I always felt, that it was something trying to
Mhm.
get after his spirit.
Mhm. The innocent. They drain the innocent's energy. That's what they feed off is their energy, the innocent. They can't they can't do it to us as long as we let them. See, that's the difference. If we let them. And
Right.
unfortunately, a lot of them do. This is why it's always a battle, spirituality and darkness, because, for instance, all what I have is light, and say darkness comes toward me, my light's gonna end up winning the darkness because I'm strong. But if I feed off of something of that, it will come and take over my light. You know what I'm saying? So we have to watch what we see, what we hear, what we do, because it does feed off your energy of your positive energy.
Well,
Like I
and
said
see,
before.
what I always thought was strange about I would get up to use the bathroom or whatever, and I would see him standing in the hall with that blank face, and he was just blank until he saw me and coming to him, then he would scream. So it was like he was in a trance or something. I
Mhm.
don't. It was so weird.
Yeah. Good night, Emerald. Thank you for coming. I'll see you
Good,
soon.
good night, Emerald.
Yeah, it's just, like I said, Friday the 13th to me is the same old, same old. The only thing I like is to go eat fish, which I don't eat too much deep fried, but that's when I eat. But every Friday here at the restaurant, they have fish. So it's not bad every Friday, you know what I'm saying? So,
Nice.
and right now our fiestas are going right now. So in a little bit, I got to get ready and go hear some music and go to some dancing.
Nice. You're
Just,
going out and party.
no, I don't drink. I just go out and have a good time,
Well,
dance and the
you
Spanish
don't have to.
music.
You don't have to drink
Exactly.
to party.
Exactly. That's my girl. That's right. But I like to go because it's just down the street. I could walk it. And but today, tomorrow and Sunday they'll have it. You
Oh,
can hear the
that's
music
fun.
already. Yeah, it's what they do, they celebrate independence. Just like we celebrate 4th of July, they celebrate it on the 14th, 15th, and the 16th.
Huh.
And that's when they had their dependence. Yeah. So I celebrate both because I'm a Mexicana, of course, 100%. And plus, I'm born here in America.
Right.
So I celebrate both.
Well,
Same thing when if I when I have be a mom, I'll celebrate both American and you know Mexicana. So yeah, I'm double. What is it? Blessed, you could say.
right. You get to enjoy two of the best of two worlds.
Yeah, but growing up way back, I remember on this park where they have them now, because they haven't moved from the city. They used to not charge you, just go in, and the beers were very cheap. Of course, my dad used to drink, and used to see these running has queen and like a queen, and then you got the first prince and the second princess. I won the second princess, which I was happy. But
Yeah.
you had to sell a lot of tickets, a lot of tickets. And then we used to go up to the Civic Plaza, which is in downtown Phoenix, and we used to turn in all our tickets. So whoever did the most selling tickets, you end up winning the what you call it. So here I am because I play sports. Okay, buy a ticket, buy a ticket. My dad used to sell for me as well, everybody. So I ended up winning in second place. But hey, it was something, right? And they
Right?
used to do that. They used to do it on Friday, whatever day it hits. Like today is what 13th, and then you go to Saturday. They do all this stuff for you. Take pictures. You walk around with, and the kids would take pictures with you or their parents, whatever. And then the third day, you do the same thing until it's over. So you do it 3 times, but it's because you work for it and you start early so you can win it by the time of this time in September. That's one of the good things that they had, but now it's all gone. All the tradition here is it's terrible. It's gone. I don't know about other states or well, here where I live, it's gone. And I think Glendale around me, I'm pretty sure they're gone too. But it was
Mm.
something good because it pushes the young youth, because I was what 14 when I won, and and it's like it's helped the youth to start doing something and get themselves to be a model or to be in the pageant, you can say. It's something that makes you keep going about it. But unfortunately, they stopped. It's not the
It's-
same no more. Now they charge you to get in. You have to pay $5 before 5 o'clock, $10 after 5 o'clock. It's like BS. I'll eat somewhere. I'll drink. If I was drinking, I'll drink something by the bar because there's a bar across the street, and then I go to I go hear the music. But people do that. People go out and eat because it's so expensive, and then they come in and pay for to to see things. They have rice for the kids. They have um, candy apple, you name it. They have all kinds of stuff, but it's too way expensive. Way, way, way expensive.
and they just do this in September or what?
Yep, every September. Independence.
So
Yeah.
it's the Mexico Independence Day.
Yeah, exactly. Like ours is 4th of July, but it's
Yeah.
only one day, right? They celebrate 3 days. And not only that, check this out. This is why in some part of Mexico, I love because over there when they work on these days, they close their business for 2 weeks. You're talking about and
What?
with pay. Yeah, and with pay because it's a celebration. They look, they might
They
be
know how to
whatever
celebrate.
exactly. They might be whatever everybody thinks, but they have good things for them because for them to shut their stores for 2 weeks, getting paid the employees, it's like they're giving that a dedication because of independence, because of the what they fought for. Okay, so that's a good thing. They do a lot of things and they might pay a little bit working, but they also give you a voucher to go get food, which is a lot of food that they can give you for a voucher. So there's things that
Well,
it's good and bad, you know what I'm saying? It's okay. But that's what they do in the time.
to buy, everybody talks about how cheap it is to live in Mexico though too.
It is,
So,
it is.
they may not get the wages we get here, but a
Mhm.
loaf of bread costs like, a quarter of a loaf of bread here.
Well,
So,
on the border where I live in Arizona, the borders, there's so many like Nogales, Douglas, and San Luis. I could name you all of them, but if you just cross over, it's the same price you're paying here. But if you go in
right.
more deep, then you're paying less.
Yeah. Well, they don't want you to know the prices are that cheap.
Hmm.
So close to the border, yeah, they're going to keep the prices the same.
Hi, News. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Hey, Joe. Welcome. How are you? Much love, everyone. Thank you. Weed man. Oh my God. How's it? It's been so long. Where you been at? Hiding. Thank you, Joe. I hope so. Well, I'm doing well too. Hey, Weed man. What happened to you? How come you haven't been around? What's up with that, bro? Yo.
Yo, we met.
How long has it been, dude? My God, that's what I mean. I miss a lot of our good people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I miss them all.
I
I was
know.
so
I do.
I mean, this is why everybody like, oh my God, Kat is on, or oh my God, she's streaming again because that's how close I got to a lot of people. I might not say a lot to them. All I say is hi and bye. How are you? Cool. See you later. Bye. That's it. Because I'm more into tune of what they're speaking, what they're talking about, than more in chatting. But if it's a topic that I like, forget it. I'll be chatting, chatting, chatting. That's me. But a lot of times I just kick back and see what they're doing. But I'm
Yeah.
glad.
Lately, I've been in a lot of chats, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't say anything.
Oh,
I'm there just to
hold,
listen, and I ignore the chat.
hold on a minute. Hi Des, welcome back. Yeah, it's been a while for you too. You guys, let me tell you, my prayers are being answered because I miss you all. I really do. Weedman, I know you have two jobs. You can make time. I'm always late doing streams now. Yeah. So how you been, Des? I mean, what have you been up to? Oh my God, I'm so happy. I wish I could put it on Facebook. I forgot because I know everybody's in Facebook.
I deleted my Facebook account.
Did you? Oh, I haven't.
Well, I still have a very old Facebook account from a long time ago, but it's it's inactive and dead because I forgot my password and I don't care to get it back to use it. So, but I started
Yeah.
another one about a year ago and then I deleted it about 2-3 weeks after I started it.
Yeah. Well, I have one, but it's all flat earthers. Everybody. And that's why I should have put it out there so everybody can come back and see me again. Because I do miss them.
Yeah,
I miss them all. I love you guys, like always. But I do miss them all. They're I got along with mostly everybody. You know me, Shanna. You know me 4 years, girl. You know me very well how I am. But
yeah.
yeah.
You are a lot like me. We get it. I get attached to people pretty easy, but
Yeah.
uh, it not with everybody. It has to be the right individual for me to get attached to them.
Look at Des. Des says, I've been missing your stream a lot because I have to be up stupid early. Haha, sis. But I'm well, thanks. Hope you are well. I'm doing good, Des. I've been through up and downs lately, but you know what? I'm strong. As a woman, young woman, I'm strong. But you guys all know me how I am, of course. And I don't like the BS and stuff. But yeah, I'm so happy, blessed that you guys are here. Gosh, been too long. Don't be strangers in my house, I'll have coffee and donuts. I'll just put it out there. Just joking. I can't give it to you guys, but just have coffee and donuts ready.
Girl,
Thank you, Des.
if you were closer, I'd come have coffee and donuts with you.
Yeah, Des, go stay awesome. They got me nervous. Stay awesome, he says.
Aw,
Thanks. News says my neighbor threatened my kids tonight that he'd run them over next time when they were in the streets. Oh, news, really? That's not
what?
cool. Yeah, that's not cool.
Who said that?
Sorry. News now. I was reading what this put. News now said that
That's
tonight.
insane.
Yeah. And then Des goes, donuts.
Donuts.
I got what he meant. So, okay, Des. But I got what he meant. Um, is that is that not a hate speech? I don't know. Is it? My
uh,
neighbor threatened my kids tonight that he'd run them over next time when they were in the streets. So you mean they threaten you?
no, I think he's
Or,
saying that his kids were playing the streets, and his neighbor came
oh,
over and said, "Next time they're in the street, I'm gonna run over them."
that's a threat, man. That was if I was in your shoe, dude. I'd call the
I
cops
would
and say,
call the
"Hey,
cops. Yeah, I
he's
would
threatening my
too.
kids." Hey, stand up for your children, man. That's the That's only a parent could do. I would freaking do whatever I have to do.
I'd flip out if somebody said that about my kids.
News
Oh
says,
my.
yeah, news says no donuts for the cops tonight. It's Friday the 13th. LOL. I know,
Yeah,
really?
see,
They're
news,
kicking
news
that.
now. I know news now is thinking we don't ever call the cops.
Hi, Fed Master. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Um, he says, I came to earn my mood status and discuss the most evil thing in the world. Black goo. Who knows about it? Black goo. Wow. You know, I heard one part, Fed, that the black goo is up in the air, in the sky. And then I heard another thing. It's something has to do in these countries, Venezuela. I'm not sure. I heard about it not long ago, a few days ago about it. I don't remember what was what they really said, but yeah, I heard about it. Hi,
I don't
Jennifer.
know. Can't remember what it was. I think it was one of the pyramids around the pyramids of Giza. There was one tomb that this. I wish I could remember the channel. He makes a lot of traveling videos, going to places like the pyramids and stuff. Anyway, there was one tomb he went into. It was a huge, uh, kind of like a sarcophagus, but there was nothing in it.
There was one
But
tomb he went into. It was no, hold on, hold on. Huge. I'm using my phone to. Okay, go ahead.
anyway, it had some black stain on it, and it looked like it was dripping from the ceiling. And he said he wanted to come back and maybe see if he could get a sample of it and test it because it was kind of creepy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this black
Yeah,
goo thing has been around for a while.
yeah, yeah. We should research on it because I know that it has to do something with Venezuela at this moment, as I heard. So I want to look into it too because I also heard through what's her name that used to come on the panel. She's more into that healing stuff. What's her name? She comes up all the time. She used to be on my panel on Ladies Night or just one on one. Oh, you know what? She says the black goo is also in the skies. If you see you know how we see white, right? Chemtrails. If you see black, that's what she calls black goo.
Hmm.
I got her name, man. It's been so long I haven't seen any of them that I forgot their names.
Was it Jax?
No, she's from Australia.
Becky?
Nope.
Hmm.
I'll remember her name, but she brought that up a long time ago. She talks about the medallions. She talks about the all kinds of herbs. I mean, she's more into all that stuff.
Hmm.
I forgot her name, but yeah.
I I can't think of who you're talking about, girl.
God, trying to think her name, man. That's so
I'll
long I
probably
haven't.
think of it later too.
Yeah, me too. Fedmaster says yes. A god of Egypt was open and Black Goo escaped when it opened. Yeah, something like that. I heard about Egypt, the old ancient times, right? You're talking about thousand years ago. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I brought up the thing about that guy I was watching who he just makes videos of his travels, and this was uh, and he was very interested in this black stain on the rock, and there was just like kind of like a puddle dripping from the ceiling to it, but it
Mhm,
wasn't dripping anymore. It was dried up, but it was still black, you know,
mhm.
and
Um,
that's interesting.
yeah. Fed, it is in Valenzuela. It's not in Argentina. It's in Venezuela. That's where it's at. That's why everybody's there. Let me tell you. You have China, you have Russia, you have them there. Road trip. Hey, welcome. You're making your
Eh,
rounds?
what's up, Eddie?
And he says, making my rounds and I see you guys. Way cool. Hi, everyone. Oh, thank you. I still remember what you said, Rogue. New Mexico, California, Arizona, California. So yeah, I
I
mean,
I I can't see Eddie, but I'm glad that Cat's Eyes hollered you out, so I knew you were here.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, all this that we're these topics are so weird that we're talking about. Michelle, that's her name. Michelle, that's her name. There's two
Michelle.
Michelles. Michelle was the regular person that came from flat Earth, and Michelle is the one that does all this studies, really deep studies about the black goo and the chemtrails and the sickness and what's those little bugs that come inside of you that starts to
More Morgillians.
yeah, that she's all into that. Remember Michelle? God, you gotta
Is
remember.
she got blonde hair?
I think so, but she's from Australia.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, so yeah, she does all that. So yeah, I mean, God, things are happening so fast, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Shoot, girl. Even the years are happening fast.
Tell me about it. Today's already Friday. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I mean, literally, I went to work yesterday and I was like, gosh, is it already Thursday? Normally, that's not normal. I usually am like, I can't wait for Friday to get here. But this week went by like 2 days.
Hmm.
And it was
It
like
did.
gone.
It did. So it's it's just weird how things are happening. That in my time, that I'm gonna see it, and I'm seeing it. I always thought, until I get old, but no,
Yeah,
I'm seeing it now.
I know, girl.
So,
Also, like my sunset at mm, 7:30 ish. I don't know, a little
mhm.
later than that. And tonight's supposed to be a harvest moon. I went out to look at it at 8:30.
Isn't it full moon today?
Yes, it's Friday 13th and a full moon.
Oh wow, I haven't been outside yet. I mean, maybe I'll
Well,
come later.
I went out to look about an hour after sunset and thought that I would just start seeing the moon come up on the horizon. And
Hmm.
it was already 4 fingers up.
Um, Beth says so. Muhammad saw a meteor and went to investigate and had his religious experience with. He touched the good and syndicate, I think, and evil, and they locked it and conquered it in the black. Isn't it where they worship that black walk? All the Muslims, they all
Mecca.
get yeah, Mecca. Isn't that where they go to? Because I when they were talking about that, that's what came in my mind real quick. Because they all gather and it says something. It looks like a wave. If everybody gets together like they do, and then you turn, it's like a wave. Like a wave of an ocean. And if you really look at it, it does. But yeah,
Mecca's creepy. That whole thing's creepy. Why are they walking? Why are they worshiping that black box?
I don't know. When he touched the stone, film it, Eddie, and then he says, "Yes, that has the black goo sealed inside." I thought so. And they also say that is uh, so-called quote. They say someone come descending from heaven, and that they're waiting for her with a cup of wine, which is the cup of wine is a symbol of a cup of oil. I mean, I investigated all this shit way back. Oh, sorry, all that stuff way back. But that's what they say. The Muslims that that's why they're holding that rock, that meter, because it was her. Okay, that's what they're saying. It's her, but she will come down and on some kind of a dragon, whatever, holding a cup with the wine in it, which is the symbol of oil. And this is why all these countries are fighting for the oil, basically.
Right. And what's in the wine glass is not wine. It's something that looks like black goo.
Hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, that's just creepy. I haven't really looked that much into Mecca, but I I used to watch a lot of Marty Leeds,
Hmm.
and the whole cube, everything about the cube is very uh mysticism, you know.
Bev said it's because they're under an evil spell from the bad. holo- I don't know how to pronounce that word, but the properties that are in their bodies from touching the stone. Yeah, everybody touches it, huh?
It's creepy.
Hmm. Yep, it sure is, girl. I mean,
I I just don't understand it, but I mean, there's probably something to it. But I would like to say, just for the record, I find it a little
I was
bit satanic.
well. If I was in okay for me, I'll stay away from it. Period.
Yeah, yeah, I would never go to it.
Yeah, I won't get near. I won't get near it for sure.
Uh,
But yeah, that's what they have in that little glass. I forgot the cupid. I mean, the length of it. But do you know the length of it and how big it is? I forgot.
it's massive. I know that.
It's big. It's, it's in the middle of Mecca, which is supposed to be destroyed. But
Yeah, right.
but, but all the Muslim around the world, it's a certain day. I think they all come from different worlds, or is it every day? But anyways, they all come in and they worship this stupid rock that fell from the a meter well, and they all keep it safe, and no one, you know, it's
Well,
glass.
every Muslim's life dream is to at least get to Mecca once in their life.
Road trip here, so
That is, it's a goal, you know, to get there at least once.
Philosopher's Stone. You know, it's just imagine out of nowhere this is coming out. It doesn't make sense out of nowhere. So all this time they already knew about it, but we're barely finding out that it's existing now. It's in Venezuela. That's why they're protecting Venezuela because of this black gold goo, you could say. It's a hush hush, but it already leaked, as I
Right.
heard. So yeah, mhm. It's so crazy.
Well, hey,
You
girl, I
see,
know I've been very boring tonight. I apologize for that.
no, no, it's been good. It's been a good chat, and I mean, I know you have to leave early. Like you said, you got to get up early, but I'm gonna keep chatting with my best friends down here, see what
Yes.
they've been up to,
You have
and get on
fun.
them, get on them if they
Yeah,
stay
you
around.
guys, y'all have a blast. I'm gonna get off here because I'm already past what I told you I'd be on till whatever.
An hour. Yeah, it's past 8. You're past 8 minutes only, Shanna. That's not
uh,
that bad.
it's
Yeah.
not that bad. It's 11:47 here.
Well, that's good. Yeah, here's 9:48. Well, the same time. Well, two different, what, 2 hours? You're two
Two
hours ahead of,
hours.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, all
But
right,
yeah,
Pat. Girl, it's good to talk to you. We're gonna have to do this more often.
yeah, I hear you. I agree. You and I have been disconnected a little bit too, but we see each other here and there, but not like this. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
yeah. And
Yes.
if you see Teddy, you tell him I said, you better feed my cat, or else he's gonna
Okay.
get in trouble.
I will. I
He'll
will
probably laugh
totally tell
at it.
him.
He'll probably be laughing at you so much. So yeah.
I'm gonna
All
comment
right,
back to
talk
him,
to
and
you
that's what
soon.
I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him feed cats cat.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm gonna say, or else I'm gonna hunt him down for not feeding her. All right, talk to you soon, sis.
All right, love you, girl. Bye.
Me too. Bye. Okay, what do you guys want to talk about? I don't know what your uh, I don't know what you guys are thoughts about. thoughts are, talk about. It's up to you guys. It's been a long time, some of you, like and left already. Black goo. I don't really know anything about it. All I heard a few days ago where it's at, it's in Venezuela now, so I don't know nothing about it. Everybody's going on. Hold on, y'all. Okay, that's crazy. An idea because I heard there are quantum computers that are run on black goo, so therefore it's also science. Are they? Good night, Shanna. Talk to you soon. So, sí, sí hablo español, Fer. ¿Por qué? ¿Qué quieres hablar? And they want a world currency and Bitcoin in the world. I know, road trip isn't. Yeah, it's true. That's what happened in Mexico when I forgot President Salinas, I think it was, when he brought down the whole money world down, and they had to restart. A lot of people that had money in the banks, they lost it all, everything, and they had to restart the whole life. And you're talking about the richest too; they lost everything, as I heard. But I know that people that had businesses and they lost everything. They had to restart for the new money that they were coming in for. Yeah, gato. Yo no hablo mucho, lo siento. Ah, it's okay, Fed. I thought you did. That's why you asked me. I thought you did. Oh, Jose Gato is my real name that my dad gave me, but I put it in English. Got it. So yeah. So road trip. When are you gonna take another trip? Hi, James. Welcome. Thank you. Anytime you're welcome. I'm from here, United States, but I have a bloodline of many things. I have two blood types of tribes, Yaqui Kickapoo. I also have blood of Spain on my father's side, and I also have blood of Mexicana, and then American. That's all me. Just take it. I just moved yesterday, and I'm going to stay on it for 2 weeks because I found a beautiful spot with the internet. Where at? Road? Where'd you find it at? Or what state, really? Just take a mushroom trip. A mushroom trip? Yeah, but I have two, Yaki and Kickapoo. So that's me. Where'd you go, road trip? Where at for 2 weeks? I know you were saying you're gonna travel. Fed, where do you live at? Are you in the United States or where are you from? If, if you don't mind asking, ask me asking you. Oh, Central New Mexico. You know that they had the powwow in Albuquerque, New Mexico? Magic mushrooms are now legal around the USA, and it's been very healing for me. Oh, awesome. That's good, Fred. Oh, you're also in the USA East Side. Where at, though? On the East Coast or somewhere around there? But yeah, going back road, they had the powwow. They had it for like 3 or 4 days in Albuquerque, and I missed it because I thought it was until next year I was gonna go, but I guess they had it this year too. Hi, Whitney, welcome. Thank you for coming. The south of Albuquerque. Oh, okay, cool. You're gonna be there when it's cold, or what? Or you just gonna be there for 2 weeks and head back? I don't want to say, but guess from my name, Fairmaster. Mm, I don't know. Show everyone loving the stream. Oh, thank you, James. We are talking about Black Goo. What you know about that, Winnie? Oh, yeah, Winnie. What do you think about Black Goo? His Pueblo has one about now. Oh, okay. You gonna go camping or just in a hotel or what? Road. Whitney, what do you think about Black Goo? Can you give me your opinion that we were just talking? Nothing? Okay. 14-day limit. Oh, so it's like in the park, like the government park, or no? Where you can camp? I know Albuquerque gets cold. I know that for sure. Oh, yeah, we were talking about the Black Goo. Um, it's it's hard to explain, but somebody can explain it to you more than I can. I don't have. I just opened one, but right now there's nothing in there. I still have to work on it, but I'll let you know, Fed. Thank you. I'm a really cool cat. Thanks. Thanks for your compliment. You're from Florida? How's the weather over there? What happened when you guys had the storm, the hurricane? Everything okay? I haven't heard the news on, about it lately, so I don't know what happened. I know Obama. Oh my God. The Bahamas, they got destroyed. Is that correct? I don't know why I was saying Obama. Mm. But you guys are okay in Florida, everybody? I travel in my street tent, been life full time. I've been free of a house and 2 years on. Hey, you're off the grid. Yay, road trip. That's the best thing. Get off the grid. Okay. Well, that's good that everybody's safe, James, in Florida, everybody in the East Coast. I always, every time there's a hurricane, there's always another one behind it. Like last year, there was like one, two, like 4 or 5 right behind each other. Um, I don't remember the name of it. I thought it hit the Bahamas and then it hit Florida and then it hit the coast, I think. I was also in that hurricane. Cost me thousands and I wish I had a rich friend. You lost, really? Your home? I'm trying to figure out where you live. Is everything okay now? I mean, did you get help so they can help you fix your house? Does your cat in the photo live on the road with you? 7 people washed away and died in the Bahamas. I know, Fed. They're so sad in Bahamas. It always hits them hard for some reason. Always. And even Puerto Rico for some reason. Road trip. That is your cat, right? I didn't even say it until Jennifer said something. Oh, that's a cute cat. I just got a puppy and he's not even 2 months yet and He gives me a hard time, but I love him. Her name is Princess. I was gonna name her Bella, but instead I name her Princess, just like one. So, oh, why are you? Contain the solar. Hmm. Oh, good night, James. Have a good night, and thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Many blessings, and be careful out there in Florida. Yeah, you're tired too. I'm just starting my night, eh? Yeah, that'll be awesome to get off the grid. Yeah. Go to the mountains and just live in the mountains. I was watching what is it, a video on YouTube where, you know, those big old containers, like the storage where you storage all this stuff, but they're big. Well, they buy them, and what they do, they go up in the mountains and they make them into homes, and they're so beautiful, really beautiful. And I'm like, man, you know, I would do that. I would love to do that. But it's still a lot of money taken, but it's beautiful. And then what else? I seen some lady. She lives. There's like like a little mountain, and then she has a door, and inside it's all beautiful with everything. You know, you're talking about like bathroom, kitchen, you name it. And it's very beautiful. Like the Hobbit. You know how the Hobbit lives? That movie. What is it? The Ring, the Lord of the Ring, or the yeah, the Lord of the Ring. That's how she lives, and I'm like, man, it was beautiful. I'm like, I don't know how they do it. I really don't. And then on top of it's all grass. Really nice. She was experimental planned pregnancy. She's now full time. Huh? What? What are you? Road trip? What are you talking about? She was an experimental planned pregnancy. She's now 14 years old. Hmm? She's 14, and is grass weed? No, it's just grass. But there's weeds that grow around the grass. Talking about weed, where is he? He came and just left. And Des, I'm gonna have to get on them. A weed is a plant which you don't use. No, it's used. I know, but do you know that weeds is also, you have to figure out which weeds are you need to find out. Search it, but there's two different kind of weeds. There's one you can eat and there's one that you can't eat. The one that you can eat, you eat the root. You wash it, you eat the just like a carrot. And the other one, forget it because it's poisoning. So, but you have to search which one it is. And our government knows that, and they don't want you to know that. That's why they always say, "Cut your weed down" or whatever, and they burn these weeds because they don't want you to know that some of the weeds are food for us. Especially if you're in, say, like you're out in the mountains or somewhere, and you found these weeds that you know they're good. That's that's to survive. That's a survival kit, you can say, to eat. Oh, is it? Yeah, zoo. I mean, many people don't know that the weeds in their home, the backyard or the front yard, whatever. If you have acres, those are good weeds. You just, like, again, you have to search them, and the roots are the. It's like a carrot. In other words, you just eat it. So you could cook it in food or just eat it like a carrot. But yeah, gotta be careful with the weeds. Let's see. Where did weed go in this? Where did they leave? Oh well. So, Jennifer, how you been? Awesome, Zoo. Wild lettuce. Mm. from 5,000 Kiptos. If you want to partner up, I know how you got the dough. I put wheat in the salad. My daughter left. Right, when it's true, wheat. Oh my God, it's there's so much information out there that you guys can search and know what plants to eat out of from the wilderness. I mean, it's a good thing. I do the same thing, Whitney. Just cut it up and put it in salad or cook it in a soup, things like that. I mean, it's good for you. Nutrition. Did she eat it, Whitney? Did your daughter eat it? I can sincerely say I can make 1 million from 4,000 as of today. Buenas noches, Alejandro. ¿Cómo estás? So she didn't eat it, Whitney? Is one of the best. I never tried that too. ¿Cómo estás, Alejandro? Tastes alright. Yeah, she did. But she didn't like it, or she did like it, Whitney. I mean, it's good for you. I'm glad you showed her that you can eat weeds. I mean, it's good. It's good for your body, but also it's good for survive wherever you're at. Ah, qué bueno, Alejandro. Muchas bendiciones. I'm just saying how he was. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me see. What was it? A few days ago when I did a hangout, we were talking about all that stuff, Whitney. How the people need to find out what kind of weeds, what kind of plants you can eat that it's good, because we don't know one day if we're lost somewhere in the woods or on the forest or the mountains. You know what to eat and what trees to find. Like for instance, maple syrup is from a maple tree. There's another tree that you could get milk out of that you can drink. I forgot the name of it on that one. And of course, we all know there's wild berries grown out in the wilderness. Mm, there's a lot of things we can eat. Exactly. At least we know if you have nothing, just go outside. I agree 100%. Even to give to your children, sometimes when, this is why I always say it, when you don't have no money, you're hungry, especially your children, that's the best way is to go look for the weeds and eat. Well, it tastes like lettuce. Does it, Road? Maple water. Mm. There is still some small amount in my wallet and some old videos that I have some crypto address listed. I used to get crypto donations. I haven't checked my wallet in a long time. Mm. You think we're gonna need that? Cryptos or Eddie, you think we're gonna need that? Bed? Yeah, Zoo, I agree. You can eat that in soup. You can drink the tea. You have to let it dry, I think, and then drink it as a tea. I also told them that the orange leaves, the lemon trees leaves, the tangerine leaves, the mango, not the mango, the tangelos, except grapefruit, but all the rest you can make tea out of it just by the leaves. Oh, mulberry trees too. You can make as well. Yep, about 80 of the plants are. I agree. But yeah, that's very important that everybody knows about it. You never know what can happen. So, Zoo in UK, you get that right a lot. I was asking FPV about them, and I looked around the store. I couldn't find it. Finally, I found some, but they're in the tea bags now. I don't know if it's the same. I think it's different though when you pick them out, you know, nature wise. Then they come in package. You well, you can be done with it, but still help the little guy wink wink. Mm. I'm not in, Fred. I'm not really into all that stuff either. I think to me, no offense on you, but to me, it's just something that I wouldn't do at all. Or someone try to convince me, I wouldn't do it. There's something behind it big time, and I'm not too, what is it, too involved with that stuff. I know somebody that it is, and I'm not. Have I earned mod status yet? Maybe next time when you come around, Fred, I'll mod you up. So yeah, I do mostly the ones I know for a while, but um, and those that I took off, they end up coming back. I end up giving their wrenches back because I take them off because they're not been around for a while. But there's some that I end up giving them back if I see them come back again. So if you're back next time, yeah, decide to be a huh? It's it's the same at Federal Reserve notes. No better. Okay, you decide to be. Who are you talking to, Fed? Oh, road trip. Okay. Trying to figure out who you are, Fed. But anyways, I think it's time to teach our children or their children coming up, whatever who has children, to teach them everything about nature. Right now, there's so much involved with the technology that there's no one taking the children. I'm not saying everyone. There's a lot of the percentage. Let me see. I could say about 60%. I think that has not taken the children to look at nature and what to find that you can eat, that just to get them out of the house instead of being on the laptop or on the phone or on whatever they're on, the technology, and just step outside and just go smell nature. I think it's good for them to know. So my number value or net worth that list online under my real name isn't true. Don't believe those internet sites. I'm poor. Hmm. You bet, bro, for real. Zoo, what time is it in UK? Has to be like 5. Isn't it about 5? My grandson's always asking to take them for a walk to the pony club. Yeah, that's a good thing. Let me see. I was raised on a ranch and I rode horses, and it's been like a year I haven't rode any because I've been so busy. And it's good for them. I think it's really good for them to see nature. I mean, it's good for their mind and get them away from all this chaos and being on the technology side, and just get them have a fresh way of thinking of nature and see the beauty of nature, of how our creator made, than all this chaos and being in the big city back and forth and all that stuff. But getting out once in a while is a good thing for a family trip. 6:13 a.m. Man, that's fast. Can't believe it's so fast already. Hmm. Here it's barely 10, 14. So, but yeah, Whitney, that's good. I mean, that's good that you're teaching your grandchildren the same thing. I guess you were taught the same way, right, Whitney? So I don't know what else to talk about. Um, there's a lot of people on live right now. That I think that's why it's so slow here, or else they would have been here. Uh, you know what? You're not the first one that said that. That to be on the radio and but midnight talk person. I'm like, huh. I never thought of that though, and you're the second person that said it. Thank you though. I'll put everybody to sleep. But I will be seeing downtown Phoenix. I'll put everybody to sleep, honest. I think so. Purple Lady X. Tell us about your life. My life? Oh my God. I did this the other day. Mm, about my life. Look, okay. In my grade school, I played a lot of sports. A cheerleader, of course. And then I got into high school, the same thing, sports, cheerleading. Of course, I had to keep my my grades high. And then I went to school, college to do a little bit at university, 2 years. I got my degree. And then I have no children. I'm not married, thank God. Let me see what else. I'm a sport person. The only thing I don't like much, which I played, is tennis and golf. But my thing, I like to hunt. I'm a hunter. I'm a camper. I like to fish. I like the air. I like to do all that stuff. Haha, said yeah. I was going to ring my daughter and saw you live. Thank you, Whitney. I appreciate it. But Missy, what else do you want me to know? Missy. Of course, I'm a good cook. I cook. I scratch Italian food, Mexican food, of course, American food. Um, when I was younger, I'm one of the youngest of all of them. I'm like the second youngest, and of course, I had two brothers, but one passed, and then the rest is sisters. And of course, I'm a Scorpio. What else you want to know, Road? An accountant. I do returns, federal and state returns, and I do mostly, when it's time, and then after that, if there's a mistake or someone's complaining they didn't receive their money, I always tell them heads up before I do the taxes. Do you owe the federal? Do you owe the state? Do you owe the city? Who do you owe? And they always say, oh, nobody. And then when they get their, when I do the taxes and send them e-file, it comes back rejecting to them saying that it didn't go through. So I had to redo it again and fix it. And it took them a little more time to get their refund. They'll call me and say, hey, what happened? And I said, well, did you owe federal? And then out of nowhere, they'll say, yeah. And I said, that's why. That's why you got this much, is because you owe this much. Because they have the right to take it away from you, like it or not. Whoever, even if you owe in a bank, they have the right to do that. If you owe a company, they have the right to do that, to stop it for you to get your money. So all that stuff I do. It's a lot of headache, stress. That's one thing I do. Second, I do contract with the Mariners Stadium here in Peoria. I do their cleaning at night, and then I do house cleaning. So I have three things going at once. But I get right now. I'm slowing down until next month. I'll start picking up, and you won't hardly see me either. I'll be busy. We have a winner. I was raised on a ranch. We had my cousin left us 61 greyhound dogs in cages. We had a lot of chickens. We had a pig. We had like one, two, three horses. We had two cows. We had three goats, and then we had our dogs, which is one, two, three dogs of ours, and then we had cats. So I was raised. That's why we camp. We always camp every weekend. I mean, my dad taught us how to survive because of our natives. You know, he taught us the native way. And of course, I go hunting with bow and arrow. I don't like guns, but I do bow and arrow, which is next month as well. So, yeah, that's me. That's who I am. And I'm a friendly person. I get along with everybody. I don't like the BS. I don't backstab no one. I just get along with everybody. What else you want to know, Road? You're gonna give me some black goo? Ah, you can keep it. My birthday is in a month. A month of what? A month of what, Zoo? If you like the outdoors, then why not full-time camping? You're a Cancer because I don't know. I miss it. I guess when my dad passed on, everything brought us down. Well, me, it brought me down big time. But now I'm getting back. I like hiking. That's one thing. I just like the interest wasn't there because I was the one that always went with my dad. My other sisters and my brother never hardly didn't want to go. So when we went hunting, it was a lot of our cousins, my aunts and uncles. But see, what they do, they pick a number, and if your name is picked, then you get to go hunting with the bow and arrow. If you get picked for the gun wise, then you go. You could take, I think, two people with you. So if you get a deer or they get a deer, then they go halves on the deer. But I only caught like one deer so far with a bow and arrow. I mean, I want to do it again. I've been practicing again, but and I like to sing. I used to sing when I was little in Mexican songs. So I'm getting back into that. Let me see what else. I still play softball when I have time. Um, gosh. I don't drink. I don't smoke. What else do you want to know, Road? That's it. I think that's all I can tell you about me. Oh, that's sad. Don't say that to him, Fred. You don't need that. Oh, so your birthday's this month. Oh, okay, I got it now. I was reading a different zoo. Okay. Wow, time's going fast. Did anybody get their shopping done for Christmas? I know I did. I'm done. I'm over. Let's hear some of that loving singing. I don't drink. I I can't sing on here because I don't want to get a strike. I do it like in a panel type, like a group in Google Hangouts, like a group. I'll sing it there, like a karaoke type. But I did it on somebody's channel and she got a strike. So I'm watching on that. I don't want to get a strike either. I know where there's a lot of deer. They come within 25. There's part of my adventure of living nature is that I found survival spots with water and wildlife in case things do fall apart. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if anybody doesn't know how to throw a gun or shoot a arrow, it's good to learn because you never know. It's a good tool to survive. I took it in high school and I loved it since. But when my dad was teaching me the gun, I couldn't take it. I don't like them. I hate them big time. But if I have to use it, I'll use it because I have one. But it's locked away. But if I have to use it, I'll use it. But other than that, no. I have my bow and arrow, and plus I have swords. You know those China, those big old swords. I mean, they're big. I have those too. I have one in my room and one in the living room, just in case. Okay, any more questions for me, Road? Did I give you your answer? That means you love nature too, then. I think it's in our blood, because like I was telling earlier, I'm two kinds of natives, and it's in our blood to learn it. This is why cat eyes, okay, in Spanish is ojos de gato, and that's the name that my dad gave me. Now in Discord, my name is White Dove. I put that name, and the reason why I put White Dove is because the white dove is a symbol of being free, flying free. And that is, I have my own Discord, and that's what it's called, Fight for Freedom. And it has the flag. And then my name is White Dove 86 in Discord. So all that is meaning of natives for me, White Dove and cat eyes, ojos de gato. I put cat eyes because it's in English. Do you? Coming to the East Coast anytime. You know what? I was last year. I was gonna take a trip, but something went up that I couldn't. I was making it for two times already. I had to cancel twice, but it never happened. So I hopefully one day I will hit the East Coast. I'm not sure. Hey, Kimberly, girl, where you been? I thought you would be the first one that will pop in. I live within nature. It's what makes me free in real events and so what. Oh, I agree, Road. I mean, that's a no-no, Princess. That's a no-no. Sorry, I'm talking to my puppy. Um, I mean, I think freedom is the most important for us to have. And I think all the names I just mentioned has to do with freedom. Um, that's why in my Discord has fight for freedom, because we need to fight for freedom. And white dove is a symbol of being free, flying free. And cat eyes, well, I can see everything that's in this darkness of this world. So those are symbols that I bring in heart, and why I said it and why I did it, and what my dad gave me, ojo de gato. So it's all has to do with native. Fruits, you still here? I thought you were gone, dude. I'm glad you're here. I'm still missing Weed and Des. I think they left. I have to get on my Facebook and let them know how come they left. But anyways, anything else you guys want to know about me? I mean, I think I said it all. Oh no, maybe you guys weren't here. Zoo, I think you were here when I was telling you were about my ancestors, right? I mean, not my ancestors. Um, the history that I have behind me. I think you were here, Zoo, and Kim. It's okay, Kim. Just drive careful. Be careful. It's Friday. But you don't talk. Ruth, how am I gonna know you're here? You don't chat. Not like in the other chat rooms you chat. So but anyways, I think that's all about me that you needed to know, Road. But we're connected by nature then, because I love nature. And I think when I do have children, they're gonna have the same trade. I'm not gonna let them be on electronics or any kind of technology, because it ruins their mind, more mind control, which I heard that they're gonna do it more heavily with the children. And I want them to know nature and how to survive, and give them the ways that my father gave them. It's okay. Go. Go. Right there. But yeah. Sorry, you guys. I'm talking to my puppy. Princess. That's her name. Somebody told me I'd call her Bella, but I ended up calling her Princess. So, so what else, y'all? Any more questions about me? Fed, so you live in the East Coast. Where at? I mean, you need to tell me where at. You have to tell me where. Where do you live at? If I gave you that much about me, tell me where you're at. Lately now, when I use tech, I feel like I'm doing something wrong or simple. Exactly. I feel the same way. You know, I have a PC. I have my laptop, which I'm on, but I use mostly my phone to do, to see live streams. I use my laptop to research and to do streaming and just to hear some music, like native music, which I love so much. But then I miss all of you. Yeah, it's true. That's very true. You get so connected with people on the internet that, yeah, I agree. I met a lot of people on the internet, and there's a lot of them I haven't seen for a while, like those two that came in. And but I'm still connected with a lot of them still in the back chats. Baltimore, okay. Hmm. You're up coast. I talked about 1:16 my time, 12:16 your time, about you doing radio. You know, I don't know if I would do good in radio show at midnight. Talk like that lady where she's talking at midnight to everybody. I don't see myself doing a radio show. So don't look. Yeah, so come in and chat. It's cause it's okay. It's all cool. It's his birthday this month, Kim. There you are. So yeah, I'll think about that. You never know. Radeo. Who knows? Maybe I'll sing on there. No, just kidding. Last live, we were waiting for cats to catch up on our chat. I know. I'm reading as I go now. I know. I was like, hold on. This is going down because this is going too fast. So now it's like slow. There's not that many people, so I can, you know. Yeah, Zoo is shy. He's always been that way. That I met him, right, Zoo? He's from the UK, Kim. Mhm. Who's on streaming right now, Kim? Or anybody? Roots, you know who's on? I know Premier Hell was. Today's Friday, Grow Day, right? You said you would put people to sleep. I said I'd listen to y'all. Oh, sometimes I feel like I'm putting people to sleep and getting them bored, but I don't know. I don't know if I do or not. I just chat, keep chatting. What's the matter? Come here. So what else? Squash is life. Oh, is he? He's still on? I thought he wasn't. I thought he was done. That's where Enlightened Cafe's at, right, Roots? If he's still there, I'm not sure. Mm. A gentleman. Yeah, you are, Zoo. You're a very good gentleman. Respectful person in chats. So am I. I respect everybody. We all should respect. A lot of peace and love. So, but anyways, anything else, Road? I know we're gonna meet one day, I hope. Yes, I agree. Yeah. We do. We need a lot of love and peace and joy and happiness and grateful and cheerful and careless and TLC. We need all that in this world. Unfortunately, many of us don't have it, especially children and the elderlies. Um, he's the one that came on Enlightened Cafe's panel. I think was it yesterday or the day before? You were there, Kim. I'm curious. Answer for the. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for asking me, and I answered it how you want me to answer. Mm, I know how we're going hop here, hop there, right? Just remember you are very special. Thank you. I won't forget. Thank you. I never forget those that tell me awesome things. But yeah, I know Kim. I'm the same way. There's a lot of strings that where am I gonna go? This one over here or this one? Sometimes I just like, nah, I'm gonna stay out of this one. So I try to. I was not gonna come on, but I told Shanna to come on with me, and she did. So because there's too many lives open because it's Friday and everybody's doing their what is it, the Grove shout outs, I guess. You're not late, Kimberly. I mean, you mean too late or well, you're driving though, right? I said something to Eddie, but he ignored me. Oh, what'd you ask him? Eddie, Ruth asked you a question. You forgot to answer him. I agree. FPV and I are the same way. Look, a few, let me see, a few streams ago, back, I had said something. I don't know if you were here, Kim, but I was saying that my chat is all clean, respect, and not swearing, cussing, you name it, because I wanted like a really good chat where no one's yelling at each other. Because if that happens, they're out. Because I don't want that in my stream. That's me. My stream is not about drama. My stream is not nothing about this person said this person. Mine is about more research, more topics. That's the bottom line. On something like this, it's a different because we're just talking. But mainly when I get really serious, it's about topics and the research. Because I've been through the dramas already going in live streams when I went into Flat Earth and I hated it. And I said I would never go through it again. And I haven't, thank God. But yeah, there's too much drama in some streams and too much backstabbing and too much lies and too much deceived, which I don't like that stuff. Yeah, I know, Kim. It's quiet and My rules are strict. Not strict. It's just something I want everybody to respect each other, and that's cussing or saying, racism. Nothing. That's not who I am. So what I am, I want it in my chat. I wouldn't want someone disrespecting me, and I'm gonna disrespect back. I don't like that. I try to keep it clean. So fair doing. Yeah. So you've been with me for a while now, huh? You know how I am. I think a few years already. And FPV is the same way, Kim. FPVs, he won't take no BS from nobody. Right there on the spot, he'll ban them. And that's what he tells the mods, the same thing. He ban them on the spot. Yep, top, top. So, but yeah, that's my channel. I mean, we'll have good times. I remember when I first did the ladies' night out. I was the first one that did it, and it came out good. And now I want to make another ladies' night. I did it one, two, I think 2 or 3 times ladies' night out, and it came out really good. The first one came really awesome because it was the first time that somebody did ladies hangout, and I'm ready to do another one. I think hopefully soon by this month. I know there's a girl that wants to come on tomorrow, so I might end up doing another one tomorrow, but it's gonna be all ladies. Chicky, oh my God, where you been? Oh, cool. Hey, we're gonna have a ladies' night out. You wanna come on the panel one? I'm not sure when. You wanna come up if I invite you? I was looking for you in Discord. I didn't know what happened to you. I'm like, oh my God, I hope she's okay. Oh, I went back on one of your videos. You told me to look. I saw you and Alan. That was awesome. Good for you guys. But I'm glad you like it here, Kim. It's really quiet, honestly. It's not like all like crazy and hearing all this racket. You already hear enough of it out in the streets. You just want to go to a place where it's all quiet and you know. Yeah, Roots, I know you're looking. You just look. But yeah. Roots always look. It's okay. I'll just let you know, and if you can, that's fine. If you can't, that's fine too. I mean, I know everybody's busy, and I know you are too. But it's okay. I was just asking you if you wanted to. Get him. Yeah, Kim will get him for sure. Huh, Roots? If it's not here, it's in somewhere else. Tell Alan I said hi. I hope he remembers me though. Oh my gosh, Kim, how funny. No doubt. She can, huh, Roots? If not here, the other one, the other streams. Okay, thanks, Vicky. I appreciate it. But yeah, I saw your video. You guys should come more often. I mean, a live stream it. You guys did it good. You did good. Okay, thanks, Road Trip. We'll talk to you soon. Take some pictures. Many blessings. The hunter and the hunted. That's it. And I would love to get a camper and go get off grid and just travel. I don't mind. Camp every night. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna head out. I know it's 2 hours. I thank Shanna she came on. I thank everybody that came and left. But I just wanted to just do a little hangout. We were just talking about the black goo. We were talking about spirituality. We talked about how you can manifest spirits into your home by calling them, basically. We talked about what else? About ourselves, just things that how far we know each other. 4 years already, and then just now they're asking to tell them about a little bit about myself, so I did. But it was a good talk, and I appreciate it. 2 hours is good enough. But hopefully tomorrow I'll be back with Chanel, myself, and hopefully I get to meet the good ladies that I know that will join me in the live stream. I'm not sure, but I know one's already said yes. So we do get the other two, then it'll be ladies' night out on Saturday. It'll be named Saturday Ladies' Night. So we'll see. Yeah, that long. I know, huh? But when it's a ladies' night, it's almost like 4 hours, maybe more. It depends what we all talk about. The last time we did was we were talking about how men deceive a woman by lies, by cheats, everything. And this is what happens in the community in YouTube, that everybody goes through the same thing with the lies and backstabbing, and it's crazy. And we talked about that on the last ladies hangout. And so maybe we'll freshen up a little bit what we talked about. We talked about chemtrails, we talked about vaccines, we talked about GMOs, we talked about what's the other one? I forgot the vaccines. There's another one right now I can't think. But we talk about different topics. We talk about our families. It depends what the topic is about. But yeah, just stay tuned. You guys will know when it comes up. You guys will make sure you just have your notification, because lately I sub people and I go through them and it says I'm not sub to them. And it's like, that's strange. So I sub them again. And then, like, if I'm on my phone and I'm looking at my Hangout, it shows how many people are watching. But this, my laptop will say 7, but my phone will say 10. I'm just saying it, putting out numbers. And then when I shut off, the stream, I will go back and it say this how many views, and then I go on my phone, it says the different view. And then I was having trouble unsubbing people. I couldn't do that. And then I went to Flatter Form, I think that's his name, and he can't see me type. And then Nerd of the North came in mine, and I couldn't see him. So YouTube is playing around. I don't know what it is, but they're playing around with a lot of us. Now StreamYard is the same thing. We're having difficulty. At least I am, and I saw some yesterday that they were having it. So whatever they're doing is just making it chaos for us to stream. So we'll see. But anyways, you guys enjoy your nights. Kim, drive careful. Be careful. Um, I'm gonna get ready because I have to go to the Mexican feast, and they have it tomorrow and Sunday. So I want to go and have fun. So, but I'll talk to you, everybody. If I don't, I'll be seeing you guys in the chat rooms, the other ones. So, but I want to celebrate my heritage. What they do. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'll talk to you guys all. Thank you very much, Kim. Like always, thanks. And Jiki, we'll talk to you soon, hopefully. All right. Yeah, because Chanel will be on here tomorrow. That'll be awesome, Jiki. Uh, Thank you for coming, Whitney. But that'll be awesome, Jiki. That will be three, and then maybe I'll get a couple more. So we'll see. But I'll let you know. I'll text you in Discord. So, but anyways, everyone take care and many blessings, peace and love and harmony, and always unite yourself with your family. Always, and you can, even though you have your bads and your goods with family and friends, always have that connection because you never know what you're gonna do, what you're gonna need from them, as well what they're gonna need from you. Always keep that harmony together, the unity of family and friends, because tough times are coming toward us, and you need that family, you need those friends around you as much as you can, and make peace to each other. That's all it's what it's all about. All right, much love, Road. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, Jiki.